And the Big Bopper.
Hello, babe.
Ooh, my head.
You knew Peggy Sue.
It's on the Wolfman telephone.
All right. Get it back in. Yes, my hound dogs and cool cats. All right, welcome to Radio Land. It's the Big Bobcat Show starring yours truly spinning all the planets that matter on KBOSS. That's KBOSS Radio, right here in the heart of Hickory Springs, the jewel of Americana at the crossroads of Route 66 and the majestic Iron Railroad. Well, we've been cruising to the smooth style of the Dell Vikings from 1957, asking us to come go with me, and that is what I am going to invite y'all to do right now as we dive whiskers first into the Hickory Happy Hour news without the blues from Hickory Springs. Yeah, let's get kicking here. Let's do the weekly rewind. Last week, the 4th of July spread its eagle-sized wings to every corner of the Springs, and the Beehive Diner Ice Cream Social in the town square was a booming success. And a big shout out to our very own Rosie, our hometown owner and operator of the Beehive. She brought out the homemade ice cream, none of that soft serve stuff, and the kids and parents alike enjoyed themselves as the temperature spiked to a toasty 91 degrees. Oh, it was smoking. And as the sun set, the skies were clear and the fireworks blasted for all to cheer. Yes, indeed, it was a beautiful 4th of July and a wonderful way to tell America happy birthday to our United States. Yes, indeed. Well, Sylvia and Mickey, they were spotted snuggling close atop Sweetheart Hill under the Star-Spangled Spectacular, safe from the prying eyes of Rutabegga Floghorn. The head of the Bo Peep Temperance Society surely missed her mark. Now, we told you last week that the nosy bird was on the prowl, trying to catch unsuspecting lovers in their embrace. But that sure backfired on her when witnesses claimed to have heard, and I quote, "a ruckus of ratchety squawks behind the shady creeks at the town square, and Rutabegga came crashing out of the bushes like some bizarre buzzard with Bible in hand, ready to beat the badly behaving JDs. That's juvenile delinquents to you and me. Well, what she found instead was Rugby Bojangles, our beloved town hobo, who was taking a dip in his super secret skinny dipping spot. Well, he chased her across the village green in his tidy whities, one squishy sock, and an ivory soap bar in one hand while crooning, "Come back, my sweet, there's room for two. You know old Rugby's sweet on you." You get her, Rugby. Old Rutabegga, she was heard screeching all the way home at a high rate of speed with her big back porch, leaving a wide wake in the crowd. Now, it should be mentioned and noted that the Hickory hornblowers played on and never skipped a beat. Way to blow that brass, boys. Oh. Hey, we know what time it is. You know that sound. Da 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 da. Ah, it's time for the police patrol from Sheriff Callio's corner, bringing you the facts and just the facts. It seems Hickory Springs' finest were called out to the last rail. That's old Smitty's broken down freight train car, rusted away in the backwoods over there. Now, you see, he was into a new beautification project to turn his run-down drinking establishment into a palace of pride. Well, this time, he had planted a flock of flora with 5 pots of fresh daisies donated by the local daisy girls. Thank you very much, daisies. Little shout out to you. However, he has had to replant these dying daisies not once, not twice, but 3 times in 1 week. Can you believe it? Well, the Daisy Girls, they've cut him off. So old Smitty's called the police to investigate the matter. And Sheriff Callio, he organized a stakeout at the last rail to catch the perpetuator, killing Smitty's efforts. Well, after a full night of donuts and coffee, it was discovered that Smitty is the guilty party. It turns out that Smitty had been running a new special all week on his very own proprietary blend of moonshine. Get this, buy one shot, get 5 free in 1/2 hour. Oh, Lord Almighty, can you dig it? Well, this perpetuated his patrons to overrun the one outhouse that old Smitty has, forcing the overflow of full bladders to relieve themselves wherever and whenever they saw fit. And in this case, it was in Smitty's daisy pots. Oh my. Well, the cool-headed Sheriff Callio, he never missed a mark. And he concluded his report by stating, as eager as he is, old Smitty needs to rethink his marketing strategy and perhaps install an additional outhouse or 2. And then he added with a wink, this case has been cracked. Oh, Mr. Callio, you are one smooth operator with one wicked sense of humor. All right, ladies and gents, before we move on, let's have a word from today's sponsor. Roll the tape, Jack.
Another public service announcement from Brill Cream. Men, again we must warn you, caution you, plead with you to use only a little dab of Brill Cream. Just a little dab makes your hair look excitingly clean, disturbingly healthy. This impetuous fellow used 2 dabs. Now he's in trouble. We cannot be responsible. We warned him that Brill Cream has a most extraordinary effect on women. They simply can't resist you. So once again, as a public service, we'd like to caution all serious men to use just a little dab.
Brill cream, Brill cream, Brill cream, Brill cream. A little dab will do ya. Use more, only if you dare. But watch out, the gals will all pursue ya. They'll love to get their fingers in your hair.
Get Brill Cream in this handsome package today.
Ooh, lucky for me, the frisky felines fancy the bobcat. Smooth as silk, yes they do. And who loves you, baby? The big bobcat does. That's absolutely right, loves each and every one of you. All right, now we turn our eyes and ears and our tail wagging rears to the up and comings in the springs. This summer season intramural event is the Hickory Springs All-Star Baseball Championship. Tryouts are always a hoot and a nanny, as all citizens, young and old, brave and bold of our little hamlet, are invited and encouraged to strut their stuff and try out. As in past years, it is sure to be a sight, and quite often better than the actual game itself. Refreshments will be sold, and Mr. Koshimoto of Koshimoto's Hardware will be sponsoring the event as he famously works his barbecue grill. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much, Mr. Koshimoto. You know we all love you. And there will be his famous teriyaki burgers with fresh buffalo meat provided by the Hickory Indian tribe. A big shout out to you folks up on the hill. And at the Beehive, they're having a twist contest. That's right, it's a dance till you drop, jump, and jive. So get on your dancing shoes and swinging skirts. Come on down and twist that frown upside down. Yes, indeedy. Well, all right, all my feline friends, this cool cat is done with the chit-chat. That's the news without the blues on this week's Hickory Happy Hour from Hickory Springs. Wishing each and every one of you a solid and refreshing summertime stroll. Yes, it's a beautiful, beautiful time of year and one of my favorite seasons of all time. We're going to close out this shindig with a hit from the Bobcat request slide. It is open, and it turns out it's a Del Viking double feature with Whispering Bells from 1957. Can you dig it, baby? Oh, one of my favorites. And until next week, this here's the Big Bobcat reminding you to be boss, stay gold on KBOSS Radio.
Blue day,